We do begin tonight with the first major test in the race for the White House, whether Americans are ready or not for this. It is here. The Iowa caucus's wind chills are 25 to 30 below zero, record cold. It could affect turnout tonight. Former President Trump, the clear frontrunner going into tonight by nearly 30 points. He made the fewest trips to the state, leaving his hotel in Des Moines this afternoon, predicting he will win big tonight. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis visiting all 99 counties in Iowa, holding more events than Trump and Nikki Haley combined. It would appear he's now in a crucial race for second place with former Governor Nikki Haley. Haley, of course, also the former UN ambassador under President Trump, has been gaining momentum going into tonight with a slight lead over DeSantis in the latest Iowa poll and polling within single digits of Donald Trump in New Hampshire. So where does this stand tonight? Will Trump get a win that big? Can either Nikki Haley or Ron DeSantis slow Trump down? ABC's Rachel Scott leading us off from Iowa.
Tonight, Iowans braving the coldest caucus night in history to cast the first votes of the Republican primary season.
Let's get everybody out.
While his rivals have spent months crisscrossing the state, the frontrunner, former President Donald Trump, only holding one scheduled event this final week.
Mr. President, you've campaigned here far less than your rivals. Will that cost you today?
We're going to have a great night and a fantastic place. The people are fantastic, and I've never seen spirit like they have countrywide, but in Iowa, I've never seen spirit.
Are you
Trump going into tonight ahead by 30 points. The big question, will his supporters show up in sub-zero temperatures? Kathy and Ralph Fenton from Indianola say nothing will keep them away.
We'd walk through broken glass to see Trump.
You would?
Yep.
And the caucus for him too?
Yes.
Yep.
But other Iowa voters like Dan Hobson have soured on the former president.
I voted for him in his first run and decided I didn't like what I got. So I don't like his policies. I don't like the way he treats people and he treats other countries.
He says he'll probably caucus for Nikki Haley.
Happy Caucus Day. We are so excited. It is finally go time.
Haley has gained momentum in the final days, now polling in second place. Ariva Pilgrim with her in Adele.
You said you were going to have a strong showing here in Iowa. What does that mean?
We won't know until we see what the numbers look like. You know, we want to have strong so that it can catapult us into New Hampshire. We expect it to be a two-person race in New Hampshire.
The candidate with the most at stake, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
Are you ready to brave the cold and make your voice heard tonight?
DeSantis staking his entire campaign on Iowa, holding more events here than Haley and Trump combined.
We went out to earn your vote. I went to all 99 counties. We answered questions. We showed up to debates.
One thing he didn't do, aggressively take on the frontrunner. DeSantis conceding Trump's indictments helped the former president. Arwit Johnson pressing the governor, should he have hit Trump harder?
Do you think that has held back your campaign or hurt you in any way?
We started off the first week or two very strong. We were getting good media. Then he got indicted in Florida with that, and that wiped everything else off the screen. And then he got indicted again in D.C. and then again in Atlanta, and so that just subsumed, I think, the whole process at that point.
The closing arguments in Iowa. Let's get right to Rachel Scott. She's live in Des Moines tonight. Rachel, obviously a big test tonight for Ron DeSantis, who staked so much of his campaign on Iowa. Of course, a big test as well for Nikki Haley. She's within single digits, we mentioned, of Donald Trump in New Hampshire. But obviously, she's got to perform in Iowa first. And then there's Donald Trump going in nearly 30 points ahead. It's really his to lose tonight.
Yes, David, and Donald Trump lost this state back in 2016. Back then, he had virtually no operation here on the ground. This time, a totally different story. The Trump campaign has built out a robust operation, the former president even making personal phone calls to supporters today. Tonight, the former president hoping for a decisive victory to send a message to his rivals that this is his nomination for the taking, David.
Rachel Scott leading us off. Rachel, thank you. Let's get right to Eva Pilgrim at Nikki Haley's headquarters. And Eva, all eyes on the race for second now tonight. Between Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, and whether Haley can really capitalize on any recent momentum.
Yeah, David, Nikki Haley expects to have a strong showing here tonight, telling me she thinks it's going to be a two-man race once we get to New Hampshire. She spent a lot of time in New Hampshire, has the support of the state's popular governor, Chris Sununu. Here in Iowa, she doesn't have the same ground organization as her rivals, but she's counting on that last-minute game momentum to propel her into second place, and she'll need that boost as she goes forward.
You'll be watching closely for us, Eva Pilgrim. Our thanks to you as well. Let's get right to Whit Johnson tonight. And Whit, Governor Ron DeSantis spending so much time in Iowa, as we mentioned, traveling to all 99 counties. Is this really a make-or-break moment for him, a make-or-break evening, given how well he does?
David, it is. The DeSantis campaign thinks they have a major advantage when it comes to the ground game, especially in actually getting people to these caucus locations in sub-zero temperatures. DeSantis himself has been to 99 locations across the state. Staffers tell us they've actually identified precinct captains with trucks, SUVs, and four-wheel drive. They're bringing shovels and ice melt, actually going to dig people out, literally transport known DeSantis supporters directly to these caucus locations, and that includes seniors from retirement homes. DeSantis told me today he likes being the underdog, but he knows he needs a strong finish here in Iowa to move forward in this race. David?
Can't believe we're here already, but we are. Whit Johnson, our thanks to you as well.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.